everyone. It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Good morning. Beautiful day today. Kind of chilly. But nice Saturday morning to get started on a little bit of light wrenching today. The weekends I want to try to take it easy. Not too many big projects, you know what I mean? I got these two snowblowers, single stage snowblowers from my friend Nick from Lindenhurst, 5-speed ash. Thank you again. He says that he got this off the street and this off the street. One of them from a scrap pile, I don't know. But this is a 5 horsepower, 21-inch single stage paddle auger Craftsman snowblower, 2-stroke. They made another green one that looks kind of like this, right? And it's a 4-stroke. So you just have to remember to look at the cap where it says 40 to 1 or 50 to 1 fuel oil mix. He says that this thing runs. When he got it, he took the carburetor off and cleaned it, put gas in it, fired up. It does not have the electric start as it's been removed. So I'm going to try to get this thing started because when I listed both of these things, right, this thing had about 15 replies. So there's some interest in this. If I can get 30 bucks for this, I'd be more than happy. So I'm going to put some gas in this and see if it starts up. If it starts up, probably sell it today or tomorrow or whatever. This, on the other hand, this is trash. This is junk. I listed it for like 20 bucks, right? Not one reply. However, I believe it has the electric start on here. The electric start is worth about 30, 40 bucks on eBay. So I'm gonna remove the starter on this, if it works, and post it on eBay. While I was looking for some stuff in my garage, I found this again. I picked this crowbar up once when I was walking my dog around the neighborhood. I looked at it and I says, wow, that's the second biggest crowbar I've ever seen. It's 4 feet long. I haven't used it in a year, so if I haven't used it in a year, I gotta sell it. So I took a picture of it, listed it. Maybe I'll ask $25? Because I think a new crowbar is like 15, you know, but a small one, you know what I mean? This big, heavy one here, I think I'd try 25 first, you know? Hey, money's money. So as you guys know from yesterday's video, I changed the carburetor on this LT1000. I had it listed for $675 without the bagger, $850 with the bagger. I refreshed it yesterday because I got it running, right, with the new carburetor. Some nut wants to see it now. So I'm gonna start this up and park it outside. I'm not gonna. I sure hope it works. We just started this yesterday, for goodness sakes, right? Do the fuel shut off? Yes, I did. Good job, Henry. I wonder why it doesn't start. the throttle spring is too tight, and basically it pulls it forward more. And when I want to start it, this needs to be pulled back more, and the tension is too tight. You know what I mean? So I think I have to move the spring to the first hole, which I think was there in the beginning when I first got this, but I moved it to the third hole here to make the tension tighter because I thought that would fix this surging problem. But apparently the surging problem was because of the carburetor being dirty, and so now that it doesn't surge, I'm going to move that spring back there, see if it's easier to start. Kind of hard to start. So I adjusted the throttle a little bit. Let's see if it works better now. Added a little bit of gas because I figure I'm gonna suck up some of the leaves as long as I have it out. If the guy doesn't buy it, you know, still got some leaves I gotta suck out, you know. Anyway, shout out to Ian Bailey, who turns 15 years old today. Happy birthday, Ian, from Wake Forest, North Carolina. He's an up-and-coming wrencher, and he says that I've inspired him to start a little flipping business. Good luck to you, Ian, and happy birthday. Remember the vise that my friend Nick gave me? I posted it up for sale for 20 bucks. Some guys come and get it. Now, let's figure out if this thing starts, eh? So I don't think there's any gas in here. I'm just gonna put a little bit of two-stroke Earl in here. Just a little. Like 2 teaspoons. And maybe put a little gas in there just to mix it up. That's more than enough. Let's see if it primes. The switch looks a little hinky. It doesn't make a noise. It's just free and loose. I do hear something, so that's good news. Let's give her a couple of rips. Ooh, wow, it almost started already. It's on full choke. while it works, right, the paddles are already spinning without even me pulling on it. So it's kind of like all the time engaged. And it's loose, so that shouldn't be it. It's not like it's too tight, you know. But I'm not gonna screw with it because I'm only selling it for 30 bucks. If you want it, it's yours. It works. Works just fine. It was just hung up for a second, you know, but then once it loosens up, it stops when you disengage the handle, and it starts when you engage the handle. So there you go, 30 bucks. Okay, so now let's see if this electric start works, because this is the only thing that's worth anything on this piece of junk. Okay, it's on the choke. The choke mechanism doesn't work because it feels like it's not even connected to anything. The lever that this thing connects to the carburetor is busted. It's not connected at all. Off, on. Let's try the electric start. Let's just press this button. Wow, works. Cool. You know what? Just for the hell of it, let's see if it starts up with starter fluid. I'm using some contact cleaner from my friends over at Lucas Oil Parts. So here's the choke, right? The lever is not attached to this thing, so you got to manually open it, right, and close it. So let's just open it up. These are one of those carburetors that have no bowl. It's a diaphragm here, see? Close up the choke again, and let's try it. Ooh, kind of turned over. How about that? It works! Should we put some gas in it and see if it'll stay running? Just put some 2-stroke in here, mix it with some gas. That's more than enough. I just want to see if it stays running all by itself, you know? I honestly, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty surprised. It seems to work okay. Let's see. Okay, so it runs on only choke, and once you take it off a little bit, it'll kind of run faster, but then it'll kind of bonk down. what? Let's see if it starts by pulling. It does. Pretty cool, huh? So, I'm gonna first see how much this starter is worth before I take it out. So Nick was right. On eBay, there's only 3 of them. One's $54 complete. The others are $30 and $30, but they don't have the gears and the pinions on it, the Bendix gears. So I think I could sell it for $45 free shipping, and that's what I'll do. So let's tear it out. Here's the old hard drive that I took out of my mom's computer to try for my surveillance system. I put a big magnet on there for the past week or so. A magnet's just been sitting on there. Getting ready to throw those away. So I guess if you magnetize it, you know, the information's gone, you know. I don't know if that does anything. Sure feels good to do it though. Hey, so there you go. You guys saw when I was doing it in time lapse. I tried to flip it on its service position and access the starter there. The starter was on the other side, so I had no choice. I had to remove the top cowling cover, right? It was easy. 3 bolts, you know, took it right off. And then you had access to the starter motor, and then it had 1, 2, 3 bolts that were adhered onto the engine block for this bracket. I want to give the new guy, whoever buys it, the bracket too, you know what I mean? So yeah, I had to remove the starter from the bracket, which is 2 half-inch bolts that came right out. Then you could access the 3 that's onto the engine block. Once you took that off, I replaced these 1-inch bolts on there. So now it includes the bracket. You know, you're not going to need the bracket on the machine. It has no starter, right? But the person that's buying this may think, hey, that one comes with the bracket. That's extra, you know what I mean? So you might get more money for this. As you guys know, this 3 long bolt screws that go right on there onto the plastic cowling, you know, and it comes right off, you know, 1/2-inch bolts, screws. And so this starter motor, I'm just going to take a bunch of pictures of it and list it on eBay for like 50 bucks maybe. For free shipping. So or I could list it for 35 or 40 and have $10 shipping. You know what I mean? Semantics, however you want to do it. I think that the smaller number is better. When people see it, they're like, oh, it's only 35, and then when they're getting ready to check out, they can see it's like $8 or $10 shipping, and they understand about the shipping, so then they'll buy it. But if you have it at a higher number, let's say 45, 50 bucks, they're gonna look at mine first because it says 35. You know what I mean? So you can play with that a little bit. Got this ready to go. Maybe the guy will come and buy it later, who knows? Instead of listing this for just parts or repair, it actually starts now. So for 20 bucks, maybe somebody will buy it because they know it starts and it just needs a carb clean or something like that, you know? And that one works as it should, you know? So I think 30 bucks is a steal for that thing over there. Some guy may come by later and buy that too. But that's it today. Getting these 3 machines running and ready to go, ripping the starter out of this one, which is crap. If you can make more money off the starter, do it, you know? Maybe I'll make 10, 15, 20 bucks out of that one later on, you know? But anyway, that's the video for today. It's my son's birthday today, so I'm gonna spend some time with him watching some football. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, I'm Andy from Jericho.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.